Recording in progress.
Hey.
Hello.
Just one for me today. It seems like Steph's been playing a little bit better lately, as of late. Have you guys tweaked anything to put her in better positions, or is it as simple as some shots falling?
I think, some shots falling, but she's a pro. I mean, I didn't doubt. Look, you don't shoot, dang near 50% from three for a full season, and then the next year, it just completely dries up. She's had a slow start this season, shooting wise. Emily in there as well, just tends to come around. So looking forward to Steph and Emily, seeing that ball go through, you know, uh, through 44 games, and then Steph has always just brought tremendous amount of value to us in so many other ways, just leadership on and off the floor, defense, ball movement is exceptional. Just super happy for her to see a few shots go in.
But nothing to get her a different look or
No. I think if anything, Kareem, really just like leaning in. We're still coaching pretty hard and specifically on just certain looks that defense is showing us and different reads. And if anything, I just felt like maybe some of that is kicked in. But yeah, I'd tell you if it were true. But honestly, we're doing a lot of the same things with her on the floor, and it's just again, maybe some looks and maybe her willingness to let it fly. Yeah.
Kind of picking up on Emily, with Aaliyah out, it feels like we're seeing her a little more at the four. I don't know if you want to call that like a silver lining, but how helpful do you think that has been for Emily to get more minutes at that spot and for her to maybe find a bit more of a rhythm?
No, it's not a secret that it's been a challenge to play our full range of post players and especially with the all-star performance that Kiki has had, and then Shakira coming on like amazing, you know what I mean? So then it's like, hey, there's fewer minutes. So unfortunately, Aaliyah out. Emily's been able to step up. Sika's overseas right now, and giving Emily those opportunities to show off her inside-out game, rooting for her because she's had to wait for a while, and I think she provides that ball movement, offensive rebounding, the ability to stretch defenses, and so it gives us a nice different dynamic that we can actually get out on the floor because we need her.
Sticking with the rebounding theme, but kind of zooming out a little bit. When you think of the great rebounders that you've coached over your career, Angel gonna play tonight, Kiki,
Sure.
One of them, whoever else you want to throw in. What do you think are kind of some of the common denominators besides just a want to rebound?
See, you took that away from me.
Yep.
Because that's flat out what it is. I mean, it's like a single-minded purpose to go get that thing no matter what happens, every single possession on both ends. I honestly think there's a lot of want to now. You can get into film work and you can take it to another level. I remember Dennis Rodman interview talking about, I rebound for my teammates in practice so I can see the arc and all that. That's all high level stuff, and maybe I can't say that I've had a player that's shared that with me that's been their approach. But I do know that during the course of play, they want that ball, and if there's anything more than the want to, it's they talk about really good point guards who can see 2 or 3 plays ahead. I think a really good offensive rebounders anticipate shots, and they anticipate they start almost boxing out early. Where they should be boxed out, they start driving defensive rebounders or they're a matchup, driving them out of the way as they anticipate a shot going up. That's one knack that I've seen a number of times, but nothing more important than the want to.
Just one more for me. You mentioned Sika being overseas Afrobasket. I'm just curious, over the course of a season, whether it's her or some of your other international players, how much are you, coordinating with their national team coaches, keeping them updated, that sort of thing, if at all?
Yeah, not much in terms of myself, but we have assistant coaching staff that's really tapped in, and so they're very aware and have connected with various different national team coaches. I might have a little bit more connection with the players' agents who kind of put it on our radar, but in general, super supportive. Want our players to have opportunities. Obviously, it's also got to match with what we're trying to do with them in terms of their progression with us. And very happy for Sika that she has this opportunity right now.
With Aaliyah being out and obviously Sika being overseas, you're down to 9 players. Have you had conversations with Jamila about potentially bringing someone else in, or at least having that conversation with her?
Yeah, I have not had a conversation with Jamila. She has not shared anything with me. I got enough on my plate, so maybe she has enough on hers. Yeah, so I don't know. That's probably a better question for Jamila.
And then last game, Slim, going back and looking at the film, what do you think was kind of preventing her from being able to attack and kind of get downhill like we've seen in the past couple of games?
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, the word's out. I mean, like, Slim's really good at getting to the basket, right? And whether it's converting or getting free throw attempts. So people are going to bring extra defenders. And I thought Phoenix was really committed to doing so. At the same time, Slim's good. So she was able to get to the rim, and she just didn't quite have her finishing touch that she's had in the past. So it wasn't like she went over at the rim. I just think, you know, in the terms of, she did go over, but I mean, in terms of like over in terms of opportunities, she got some opportunities, but probably not as many because we're really facing a lot of loaded defense. And what I look forward to is not only her attacking in transition, but when we're in offense, when we go from one side to the next, that's when we're, you know, they might lose sight of her, and she can lose her defense a bit and then be able to attack or, you know, line it up. I mean, she is a 3-level scorer.
Last question.
Coach, so Shakira is on a streak of 7 straight games with at least 1 block. Can you talk about her defense lately?
She takes pride in her defense every time she comes out on the court. So lately it may be showing itself in terms of the streak you just mentioned, but no, she's trying to protect that rim. Sometimes, you know, we're coaching her in a sense of, you know, like, you know, cat and mouse it and time your rotation, because she wants to whack that thing like, you know, every time she can. So that's not a stretch at all for her. I don't have to do a lot of coaching there, to be honest. She's a committed defender, and it's more of like timing, you know, in our various rotations. But happy that she has that. I'm sure that she'll want to try to keep that going for as long as possible.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.